Whoa, I love the look of that. This right here looks like textbook war nickel to me. Let's take a look. Yes, it is. Oh, and it's an S2. Let's see what we get, guys. 3, 2, 1. Hello everybody and welcome back to Quin Nickels. That of course being the series where I take $100 boxes of nickels like this one, go through the rolls in the boxes looking for interesting and valuable coins that I can use to fill in these collection books. So this right here is box number 20 in our Quin Nickels series, which means by the end of this box we will have gone through our 40,000th coin in the series. How crazy is that? As you can see based off this note that I took after taking a look at the enders, we are in for some good stuff on this box, starting off with this nice little surprise right there, a 1953 right on the end. Of course, we keep anything before 1960, and then we have 4 confirmed 1964 or priors based off of that tiny little Denver mint mark on 4 of these rolls, and then 2 that don't have that but certainly look older over here on each side of that 53. Now, as everyone knows, old Jefferson nickels are great, and we do still have quite a few of them that we need to find, most of them being that 35% silver variety, and then 1 over here on this page. But really what I think we need to be looking out for is these Buffalo nickels from 1913 up through 1938. I would really love to find a Buffalo nickel to get into this collection today. Of course, there's also plenty of room in our Canadian 5-cent collection, so we'll be on the lookout for those as well. As always, we're going to be using our Quin Coins nickel roll hunting placemat to aid us in our hunt today. Across the front of it, you have all the different types of nickels that you can find in your nickel rolls, and then flipping over to the back side, we have a point system which we use to rate the boxes as we go through them, see how they stack up against other boxes, and this also features a key date, low mintage, and low mintage Buffalo nickel list. Those lists are going to help us identify rare coins when we come across them and give us an idea of exactly how rare they are. Of course, as always, if you're interested in picking up one of these coin roll hunting placemats to aid you in your own nickel roll hunting, you can head on over to my website at quinscoins.com, and I'll put links down in the description below. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into the hunt. So we're going to get this milestone box started with our top 3 enders, obviously that 1953 and then these 2 reverse D enders. So we're going to start obviously with that 53. That is definitely the coolest ender that we have, a confirmed 1950s coin. It could be a 53S as well, which would make it an even better find. And I'm also just excited to see what is on the inside of these rolls. So let's see if we can get a nice reveal here and open it up. Ooh, that's a nice looking reveal right there. Ooh, we got like a weird like corroded coin, kind of like 4 in. So we're gonna be taking a look at that as well. Let's get a zoom here, 1953, and we'll flip it over to see what that reverse side is going to have for us as far as a mint mark goes. 3, 2, 1. All right, so no mint mark on this 1953. If there was, it would be to the right-hand side of the Monticello there. Still a great find, though. And, oh, I'm almost seeing like some doubling on that, the 2 L's in Monticello. I guess there's a double L there anyway, but it almost looks like a little bit of doubling there. I'm probably just thinking of that 1939 Philly that I got a while back, which was probably the coolest find I ever made in my life. But anyways, guys, let's just go ahead and jump into the rest of this roll, see what else is going to come out of it. Ooh, I really like the toning on that coin right there. Let's get a zoom for you. That's some nice a dark edge. That is something that you definitely want to be on the lookout for when looking for those war nickels. This one doesn't look like it's going to be one, unfortunately, but it does look older. So let's take a look at that one anyway and see if anything is going to come out of it. So here is the obverse. 64. That's why it had that older look. Those 64s are the arch nemesis of nickel hunters. They look really great, but they are actually the most common nickel that you can possibly find in a nickel roll. All right, let's just take a brief look here at the rest of these coins, see if anything else is going to catch our attention. Maybe a Buffalo will sneak its way out of this roll. But if not, then we'll go ahead and jump into our next ender and see what we're going to get on that. All right, guys, I'm not really seeing too much else in this roll, so I'll check those in a second. We'll get into our second ender here. We got, once again, a really old-looking reverse Denver right there that we're going to find out exactly what the date is going to be on that one. And I should say this, you saw me open the collection a little bit earlier. We are on the lookout for 1938 Denver and 1939 Denver, both of those being key date coins, and it would be great to find one as an ender like this. So that would just be amazing. All right, guys, here goes the reveal. We got our Denver reverse right there. Let's see what we got on the other side. 3, 2, 1. Oh, 1960, that hurts. That hurts bad. If it would have been 1 year earlier, we would have held on to it, but I do not hold on to 1960s. All right, let's see if we got any. Whoa, 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 whoa. What do we got going on here? That is interesting. 3 kind of weird colored coins all next to each other right there. I think we can just pull all three of them out and take a look. I actually really like this one. Okay, so it's not as old as I was hoping. 77 is the year on that first coin. So not going to be like a war nickel or anything. This one is a 79, and this one is a 2016, which looks like it's got some interesting toning to it. That could be artificial, but I think that that's probably the coolest out of the three, so I'm going to hold on to that one. And let's take a look at what else we got going on in this roll. Come on, give us a buffalo. That is what we are looking for today. Or, you know, anything else that could go into the collection. I would happily take that as well. All right, guys, so not seeing much on that roll either. This has been somewhat of a disappointment so far, but we do have plenty more enders to go through, particularly this one right here. Again, this looks even older than the one that we just went through. You can see that that has a lot of wear and tear on it. It does have a Denver reverse, so it could be, like I said, as old as 1938, which would be amazing, because that would be going straight into the collection. But we'll go ahead and unravel it here and find out for ourselves. I highly doubt that this is going to be any newer than 1950s. So let's go ahead and reveal it here, guys. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, 1961. You have got to be kidding me. Does that not look older than the 1960s? That is ridiculous. Okay, let's see if we get any redemption here on the inside of this roll. And it looks like we will. We do have a 1941 coming out right off the bat. That is a great sign. Not the most rare, even if you do get the San Francisco mint mark on it, which it looks like we are not going to get. That's just a 1941 Philly. But it is a good sign. We are at least getting some older coins. Of course, we had that 53 earlier in the box. And we'll see if anything else sticks out to us as we go through this third roll. And I think that is going to be... Oh, nope, we got one more out of that roll right there, kind of towards the end of it. A 1954 coming out for us. We'll see if we can get that to focus. Not in the best condition, but still nice to see another 1950s coin. It also has a Denver on the reverse. So I will definitely take it, guys. 53, 54, and a 41. And I got a few more nickels to go through here. Always will be looking out for those 2009s, so I'll have to flip over every single one to see if we got one of those low mintage 2009s. And either way, guys, I will get back to you and let you know what I find. Let's see if there's anything just on first glance right on the inside of the rolls. And it looks like there actually will be. I am seeing some very old looking coins right here, starting with, let's go, I don't know, maybe there, 85 on that one. There's a 58 though, and this one definitely, yeah, 48 right there. So we got a 58 and a 48 right next to each other. That is a great sign. Let's pull those out and continue going through. We will reveal the mint marks on those in just a second here. I just want to check for anything else that's going to pop out at us. And all right, I think that is kind of going to be it. Not seeing anything else over here that's looking old. So let's just take a look at the mint marks on those. So for the 58, we're actually looking for a no mint mark, which would indicate a Philadelphia coin. So no mint mark would put this in the low mintage range. So let's see if we got it here. 3, 2, 1. Nope, we got a Denver on that one. So the more common of the two. And then here on the 48, I believe we are looking for the San Francisco mint mark. So let's see if we can get that one. 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, we got a Denver. That's better than nothing, but not as good as the San Francisco. So guys, that is roll number 4. I got plenty more to go though, so I will just go ahead and keep opening them up and I will show you if we find something good. All right guys, so that pretty much does it for the enders. We got, looks like 5 keepers out of those 6 rolls. Only one of them actually ended up being on the end of the roll though, surprisingly. So looks like we're gonna have to rely on the coins on the insides of these rolls to see if we can find anything good. This one looks old, but I cannot tell what the date is because there's all this gunk on top of it. No mint mark on the reverse. I guess I'll have to clear that off. I'll probably just use a toothpick to do that. All right, here we go, guys. Big date reveal. Do not try this at home. Leave it to the professionals, and always make sure you're wearing gloves if you do end up trying it at home, because this is absolutely disgusting. All that work for a measly 1963. Back in the pile it goes. Denver Ender, well not Ender, but Denver Reverse coming out as I pulled a different one out. Let's see what we're gonna get on this one. I'm hoping we can get lucky here. 3, 2, 59. Okay, I'll take it. We haven't had a find in a while. Oh, there's a much nicer looking Denver Reverse right there. I think you guys can probably see the one that I'm looking at. Wow, that thing is worn down. And there's actually a couple over here on the side, like right there, that look a little older as well. So we might have stumbled ourselves onto a nicer roll. That could totally be a 39 Denver. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. 40 Denver. Oh, so close. Just a year off, and we would have had one more coin into the collection on our box 20. All right, so we got 2 Denver reverses here. This one also looks old, but it's not. It's a 73. We'll just reveal these real quick. Okay, 59, that's a keeper, and this one is 64, so that is not a keeper. Grab that 59 and keep on trucking. Oh, there we go. We got our first Canadian coming out of this roll. And what do we have here? Oh, a 49. Okay. Not a bad roll so far. So we'll grab that Canadian. I doubt this is going to be going into the collection. We typically get this super tight range of Canadian nickels that come out here. And so we'll see what we got on this one. This is a 2001. And let me just pull up the collection real quick. We can take a look. Wow, okay, I stand corrected. This is going to be going into the collection. You can see we have 2001 and 2001P. And man, it's been a while. I'll have to see if I can find where that P would be. I think, let's see, if we flip it over to the obverse, I believe the P would be underneath the Queen's head. And I do not see it. So, I think we may actually have the more rare version of this, the 2001 without a P, which comes in at 30 million minted as opposed to that 136 million minted. So that's actually not a bad find right there. I will definitely take that. But before I do that, let's take a look at the other find that we have, that 1949 right there. We are actually, you know what? We do need a 1949 in the collection. Let me just confirm. Yes, we are looking for the 1949 San Francisco. Man, that would be awesome if we got it here. 2 coins into the collection in one roll. This is a very worn down coin, but a San Francisco is a San Francisco. That'd put this at a key date coin. Let's see if we can get it, guys. 3, 2, 1. Oh, unfortunately, no, there is no mint mark on that coin, but I love the patina on it. A nice old-fashioned looking Jefferson nickel right there. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and clean off that Canadian coin and we'll get it into the collection in just a sec. All right, guys, I'm not sure what that stuff was on the coin, and honestly, I'm not sure if I wanna know. The good news is it did come off, so we can finally put that one into the collection where it belongs. Right there, 2001, no P, 30 million minted. That would just about make it into the low mintage range if we're going by our American lists. And that is a nice looking coin into the collection, something we haven't done in quite a while, so I am happy with that. Now that is an older looking edge right there, if I've ever seen one. Yeah, look at that. That's an old coin. It's not easy to pick these out by the edges, but sometimes you can do it, and boy is it satisfying. All right, hopefully we got something older than 1960 here. 3, 2, 1. 53, I'll take it. And I love that darker patina on the back. That's a cool looking coin. This one looks older. It's also got a Denver on the reverse, so I think this is probably gonna be pre-60s. Let's just bring it in for a close-up and reveal the date. 3, 2, there we go, 55. That's what I like to see. A 55 plain would have been a key date, so I definitely would have taken that as well. But that's our first 55 on the hunt. Let's go ahead and see what else we got in this roll. Whoa, I love the look of that. Whoa. All right, I think we got something good here, guys. This right here looks like textbook war nickel to me. We need 5 of the 8 coins that we need in the Jefferson collection are war nickels, so I really hope we got one here. Let's take a look. Yes, it is. Oh, and it's an S2. That is great. That is really good news, guys. So let's take a look at our collection here. So here is our collection. The war nickels went from 42, this 42 Philadelphia right here, down to 45S. You can see we're missing 5 of them. 2 of the ones that we're missing are S's, the 43S and the 44S. So if this is either one of those, we do not want the 42 or the 45. 43 or 44, it's going into the collection. Either way it goes, it's 35% silver, so we're gonna be holding on to it, obviously. But it would be really great if we could get a 43 or a 44 here. So let's see what we get, guys. 3, 2, 1. 44, there we go. 1944 San Francisco. That baby is going right there in the collection, guys. Unbelievable. We finally got another war nickel into the collection. It has been such a long time. And it's going to be going right above this super cleaned war nickel, which we found way back in the day. Where I found it like that, just so you know, I didn't clean it. I found it like that. 44S though, my gosh, that is amazing, guys. We got one going into the collection, and actually I'm gonna have to flip over to the backside because a couple of those war nickels do actually make it into the low mintage range, but we're gonna have to find out and see if that is one of them. But before we do that, I figure we should probably go through the rest of the coins in the roll, see if anything else is gonna pop out for us. So just taking a brief look. I'm not seeing anything super crazy except for this one. This is kind of weird looking. I don't know what's going on with this coin. It kind of looks older though. No, 85. Okay, so I'll look through the rest of these and get back to you with the results, and then we'll be taking a look at that war nickel, getting it into the collection, and seeing how rare it is. All right, guys, that is it for the roll. Let's go ahead and dump our discards. Flip it over to the back side of the placemat and take a look at our low mintage Jefferson nickels. And look at that, guys. It does make it into the list. So it's 43D and 44S. That 42D is not actually a war nickel. That is during the transition year in 42, they made some of them with the regular metal composition, and then they made some with the 35% silver. These two, 43D and 44S, are the low mintage silver war nickels, and we just got one of them. How crazy is that? All right, let's go ahead and put it in. Wow, it's been a while since I've been able to put a coin into this collection. I think it was back when we found the 50 Denver, which is the key date of the series. Still can't believe we got that. But there it is, 44 San Francisco, really in pretty good shape for as far as a war nickel goes. I mean, you can see all these other ones. This one's obviously clean. That one's got some corrosion on it. So yeah, great shape on that 44S right there. And I am just amazed that we finally were able to get one of those. So now we have 4 war nickels to find and 3 key dates to find, and we will be done with our Jefferson nickel collection. How crazy is that? All right, for this next roll, I think I'm just gonna leave it over here on the low mintage Jefferson nickel list side, see if that can give us any luck. And I am seeing some more color here in this roll, but it's definitely not as textbook as that last one. We do have a chance here for a war nickel though, so may as well take a look. Yeah, that's definitely not gonna be a war nickel. 2002 is the date on that one. This one's a little weird as well, but that's just a 2020, so go ahead and dump these out and see if anything else pops out for us, and if not, we'll just go ahead and get on to the next roll. However, I think that this is definitely popping out right here. This is an older looking Jefferson nickel right here. I don't see a mint mark on it, but it could be a 38, 39, and we definitely have something to add to our little pile over here, which is definitely growing. Let's take a look here and see what we got for a mint. 3, 2, or sorry, not a mint, a date. We can see there is no mint. All right, 3, 2, 1. 51, that is a nice coin to see. The 50 and 51 are all pretty difficult to find. I don't think that 51 makes it onto a low mintage range just based off of having a 51 Philly. You can see the 51 Denver does make it into the low mintage range, and then over here in the key date range you see the 51S. So 51 plain, still pretty low mintage as far as I know. We'll definitely be putting it to the side, and we'll take a look at the rest of the coins in here and see what else we can find. All right, this roll right here marks the second half of the box. We'll see if the second half is any better than the first, and I would definitely welcome that, that's for sure. Okay, so yeah, whoa, wait a minute, guys. That's a nice sign right there. We have ourselves a San Francisco mint mark, which makes this one of my absolute favorite games to play when it comes to nickels. They made the San Francisco mint marks up to 1954, so we know right off the bat this is a keeper. The question is, how rare is this going to be? And if we get a 49, that is another coin into the collection, a key date nonetheless. So let's see if we can get it here, guys. There's plenty of other key dates to find with the S mint mark as well, though, so keep that in mind. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. 41S, not the best. Not the best one to find when you're looking at San Francisco mint marks, but I'll take it. That's our first San Francisco mint mark on the box, so definitely can't complain about that. We also have a Denver reverse showing up right here that we can take a look at, so we'll grab that one real quick, bring it on up, and see what we're gonna get for that one. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, 40 again. Man, so close to that 39 Denver that we desperately need to complete our collection. Whoa. How the heck do you get that damage pattern right there? Man, Somebody was angry at this nickel. Let's see what we got going on here. All right, come on. Wow, look at that. I don't know. You guys let me know down in the comments what you think on that one. It goes across the front as well. I've never seen something like that before. Very interesting. This is another good-looking coin here. Definitely a prospect for a war nickel, but I'm not as certain as I was on the last. Although I should look at this one. Look at how thick that rim is. This might be a proof, guys, or something. What the heck is going on here? Proof? Maybe? No. It's just been ground down. Somebody's messed with this coin for sure. Okay, let's look at the one that we were originally looking at, though. This one right here I thought could be a war nickel. So let's see if that is correct. Nope, 1981. This coin right here really had me going, though. I thought we had a proof there based on how thick that rim was and shiny. Somebody's just really messed with this coin and kind of turned it into like a Frankenstein-looking coin. All right, let's see if there's going to be anything else in here. That's too bad. Oh, wait a minute, guys. You see what I see? That's a nice sign right there, 1939. And if you'll remember, we do need that 1939 Denver. A San Francisco would suffice as well. I do already have that one, but I believe that is a key date as well. So let's take a look, guys. See if we can get another nice coin into the collection. 3, 2, 1. Nope. There is no mint mark on this, although we do want to check this for a doubled die on the 1939 Philly. That is actually, I did find one, and I'm going to probably get it slabbed. It's probably the coolest coin I've ever found coin roll hunting, so definitely something you want to look for. You can pretty much see it with the naked eye, and I can tell you this one does not have it. Just looking at it, I'll put a picture of what it should look like if you are so lucky to find one yourself, and you know, keep your eye out for it. Oh, how did I miss that? You guys probably saw this on the camera the whole time. Quinn, what are you doing? You're about to miss a 1941. And you would be right. I almost missed that. It's too busy looking at the 60s. There's a 1941, very old looking coin, and the reverse has an S, so that is our second San Francisco mint. Actually, you know what? I wasn't counting the war nickel. I guess I didn't think about that. That was also a San Francisco mint. It just happened to be over top of the Monticello, being that it is a war nickel. But this one right here, 1941 San Francisco, a nice addition to the pile. We got plenty going over there, and I'll see if there's anything else in this roll. That is a most interesting color right there. Wow. Wow. Extremely toned. Major toner right here, 2001. Denver, of course. And yeah, a lot of toning going on that one. I have to say that's probably artificial, but I don't know. I'm not an expert in toning, so I will just have to put that one to the side and defer to the comments section. Let me know down below what you think on that one. You know, I don't know if this is a, this is probably not a proof, because they did make Business Strike 1969 San Francisco's, but what a nice looking coin there, eh? Yeah, it's got some glimmer to it. A little bit of pizzazz, I'd have to say. 1969 San Francisco. I think I'll put that one to the side. Maybe replace what we have in the collection with it, because it is a nice looking coin. Okay, I like the look of this, guys. It looks like we may have another war nickel here. Maybe two. Jeez. Okay. So this one. This is what I'm looking at. And nope, that's not a war nickel. We do have one more chance over here, though. No, that's just kind of like a parking lot coin, it looks like. So go ahead and dump these out. See if there's anything we missed on the edges. Sometimes I do find war nickels without identifying them from the edges. Oh, there's a 59 right there. And it looks like maybe an older coin right here. No, 60. So somewhat older. It's funny, you know, we keep the 59s and throw back the 60s. You got to cut it off somewhere, otherwise you're going to be keeping all kinds of things. All right, got a couple of Denver reverses here. One of them looks better than the other for sure, or older at least. So flip these over, see if we're going to get anything. That one, oh, 57 right there. And actually, I want to bring this one up because I think this could be something really good. Like a 39 would be awesome. It has that worn down look to it. So we got a 57, and what are we going to get on this one? Let's find out. 3, 2, 1. 58. Unbelievable. They're right next to each other. 57 and a 58. Well, I'll take that. It's better than nothing. All right, guys, we are now down to our last 5 rolls. We definitely have an impressive pile of coins built up, not to mention 2 coins into the collection, including 1 low mintage silver nickel, which is just amazing. So we'll see what these last 5 rolls have for us. Would love to see a buffalo nickel come out. And, you know, always love to see that, of course. So, all right, we'll see what we got, guys. I'll let you know when I find something else. Oh, wait a minute. We got a Denver reverse right there. And, yeah, once again, let's just flip this over. It's probably not going to be anything crazy. Yeah, there's a 61. So those Denver reverses have been really messing with me today. That's why I love finding the San Francisco ones, because you know you're always going to get something that's at least a keeper. And even better than that, oftentimes ends up being a low mintage or a key date. All right, guys, I'll let you know when I find something else here. Oh, 55. I will definitely hold on to that one. I think that's our second 55 Denver. Here is our second to last roll. We're getting closer and closer to that 40,000th coin. Just wait until we hit 50,000. All right, we have reached the final roll of box number 20. So this is going to contain our 40,000th nickel. Unbelievable to think about that. Let's see if it's going to contain anything else other than just a whole bunch of nickels. This is also our last chance for a buffalo. I forgot to mention that. We were not able to find any buffalo nickels so far, although we did get very close. We got a 1939 Jefferson a little earlier. So that's about as close as you can get without hitting a buffalo nickel, as they did stop making those in 38 and then transitioned over to the Jeffersons. And you know what, so far this roll isn't looking like it's going to have a whole lot for us, but I will get to the wrap up here in just a minute. As you can see, yeah, that one is completely dry, so we got a lot of finds over here, guys. I'll just give you a quick sneak peek at them, and we'll go ahead and organize those and tally up the score on the box and see how we did. All right, guys, welcome to the wrap-up on box number 20 of the Coin Quest Nickel series. We're going to start up here with the Jefferson nickels from the 50s, worth 2 points apiece. We got just about every 1950s coin that you can possibly get, other than the 50 and the 52. And getting towards the end there, we got quite a few of those 1959. So 15 in total at 2 points apiece. That's going to be 30 points right there, just on the 50s alone. Jefferson nickels from the 40s, those are worth 4 points apiece, and we did get quite a couple of them. 40, 41, 48, and 49. So we got 8 of those, and at 4 points apiece, that's going to give us 32 more points. We were also able to get 1 Jefferson nickel from the 1930s, that 1939 right there, worth 5 more points. And then, of course, we did get a couple of coins into the collection. Definitely, one of them was 2001 Canadian, the only Canadian nickel to come out of today's box. Actually, a fairly low mintage on that. As you can see, only 30 million of those were made, as opposed to the 2001 P, which had 136 million made. So not a bad find right there. But of course, the find of the hunt was that 1944 San Francisco, a silver low mintage war nickel right there. The first that we have found. The only other one that there is to find is that 43 Denver. That one is also low mintage. All the rest of these should be attainable. We have just been having a difficult time finding them, but I am very happy with that. That is a 10-point coin, and a lot of people ask me, what do you do when you have a coin that falls into 2 categories? For example, this one is a low mintage Jefferson as well as a war nickel, and as you can see, both of those are worth 10 points. Sometimes people ask, should I add up the points? And my answer to that question is no. You should actually just take whichever one has the higher point value. In this case, that doesn't really matter. They're both worth 10 points. So that is just going to be an additional 10 points right there. And when you tally it all up together, we come out to a total of 77 points on the box. Not super great. 100 is usually what we are shooting for when we're looking for a great box, but somehow this definitely felt like a great box, at least in terms of what we were able to get into the collection. Very happy with our 2 finds. And then we had a couple of improvements down here as well. We got 5 just sort of modern nickels right there, which I am going to be putting into the collection as improvements. And then some oddities down here, including a very weirdly damaged coin, a couple of toners, and then this one right here, which has just been I don't know. That's just a weird one. The rim looks super thick. Definitely tricked me into thinking it was a proof. But overall, guys, a great box. Some great finds going into the collection and a great return to nickels. I haven't done these in a while, so I was very happy with the result. Real quick, guys, before ending the video, just want to remind you, if you're interested in picking up one of these nickel roll hunting placemats to aid you in your own nickel roll hunting, you can head on over to my website at quinscoins.com, and I'll put links down in the description below. With that being said, that's going to pretty much do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to go down below and leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, because I post new videos like this every single week, always bringing you along with the hunts and having a good time. And as always, I'm Quinn, and this is Quin's Coins signing out, and I will see you in the next episode of Coin Quest Nickels.